Hello. I'm eating ice. Sorry. Hi. I'm exhausted. Where is that coming up in here? Hi. Okay, so how have y'all's day been? Hi, welcome. My day's been really weird and crazy. And a lot of the stuff I filmed ended up not working. Like when I uploaded them into the computer, it had the little exclamation part little thingy. I went back into the camera. Y'all can hear me, right? Because sometimes it decides. Okay. And when I went back in there, it's broken in the camera too. So not all my feed was there today. Also, it's hot as Hades. I have to have my AC on. I can't even turn it off for 20 minutes because the house will just shoot up in heat. And I got it on almost 80 already. And it's so loud in my videos. Like, I have a horribly loud AC. And when I was watching the video, because it's doing its little thing right now in the background of the computer, it was crazy loud. And I'm like, people are not going to want to listen to this. It's so loud. I didn't realize just, like, I went to the opposite end of the house over by the coffee bar. Isn't where the AC is. It's down that way. But it picked it all up today. Really loud. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. How is everyone's keto journey going? Mine is surprisingly doing really well, which I need to cover that up. And yes, I eat ice. During the day, I can drink warm water with no heartburn. But come nighttime, I can't stand warm water. So I eat some ice to get some water. Hello, welcome to the party. Like, yay, it's really hard. Like, it's hard for me to even do this cut that I'm doing right now. Because, oh, wow, congratulations on the 14 pounds. What are you eating? Because when I was stuck at staying the same weight and size, I realized it was my almonds and stuff like that. The exercise is new for me. It's because I was getting really, really weak. And I couldn't lift anything. There's a microwave in the living room floor because I'm giving it to my mom, and it's a really big one. And I used to carry it around with no problem. I picked it up off the counter and almost died 2 weeks ago and put it down. And it's still there until I get enough strength to pick it up and get it out of the house. So this is why I'm exercising. I need some muscle going on. Oh, good grief. Well, at least you lost 11 pounds, but it's horrible that you were really sick. I lost 3 pounds when I was sick those 11 days. Whoops, hold on. Sorry, it means the video was done processing. It scares me every time, and you think I would be used to it by now. Welcome, welcome. I'll be honest. I can't wait to get to maintenance because I miss my sandwich meat. And I'm not talking about dirty sandwich meat. I'm talking about even clean, 2 ingredients, antibiotic, hormone-free, nitrate-free sandwich meat. I miss all that kind of stuff. I miss sour cream, even though it does have maltodextrin in it. That's why I can't eat it now. But I can't eat sour cream. Like, I'm talking about ranch dip. I totally lost what I was saying. But I can't eat sour cream without going up in weight. I miss it. And I miss cream cheese. And I miss a bunch of my dishes. And I could eat it all the first year and lose weight, but not no more. No, this cut is killing me. You have no clue. I eat at 1. I never liked mayo, but I do like Duke's. It tastes totally different, and I like it with tons of mustard. Yeah, see, I suck at Carb Manager, and the challenge I'm doing right now, you don't even have to use it, but I just used it a couple of times just to show people what I'm doing. I meant to put it in today and totally forgot, but I do miss sandwich meat, like really bad. I eat at 1, then I go do my exercises. I go about my day. I drink my coffee at 3 because I only want a small eating window, and the coffee has like 75 calories in it. Today's a really hard day, I'm going to be honest, because it is 8:35, and I literally ran in here to do this because I just finished grilling my dad a T-bone, or a porterhouse actually, and cutting him up and making him a salad. And I went ahead, since the grill was on, and grilled the chicken strips for my other salads this week. And no, I didn't even lick it, okay? I didn't take a bite of it. And my stomach is growling. I'm usually not hungry, which means it's not real hunger. It is triggered by smell and seeing all of that. I got bit up by mosquitoes, so I'm itching like crazy all over. So I feel for everyone who has to be around food in their house, smell it all day, because every time I go to my mom's house, which is quite a few times a day, there's food being cooked. Oh, wow, congratulations, 10 pounds. That is so close. You can totally do this. I've been so good to control my hunger because I know for a fact if I eat more than a 2 to 3 hour window a day right now, like more than once a day, like I'm going to not lose weight, or I'm going to go up. What have I lost total? Well, I'm almost lost 191 pounds. No, 191 pounds. I'm a hairline away from saying 191 pounds. So right now, I'll give y'all a roundabout because you got to watch tomorrow's video, but I'm in the 170s. Okay, see, I would be in trouble because this is what gets me in Hawaii. I am addicted to Krispy Kreme donuts. I ain't gonna lie. Those Long Johns and those chocolate glazed one that's, got the cream in the middle. And I'm not talking Boston cream. I'm talking about good old-fashioned cream. I can't say no to them. I've never met one that I can walk away from. And my baby will buy the Long Johns at 7-Eleven every day and be like, ooh, lick, and he'd be biting it. Of course, those ones actually are the Boston cream. And I eat it every time. I can't stop myself. Okay, so every 6 months when I go to Hawaii, I screw up and my weight goes crazy. I lose it as soon as I come back. But I haven't been to Hawaii in a year, unfortunately, because of the virus. Evil virus, because I should be on round 2 going, and it's all messed up. Aww. Woo! See, okay, I love crit. I only like those whiffs in sour cream. Except the Aggo pepper jack one that I showed the other day. Now those I can eat plain. Or I got a wrapper in the trash. Hold on. This is just my junk food trash. This is my daughter. She ate it. I did not, because it's not on my cut right now. But these suckers, I can eat these all day long by themselves. But I'm not doing all those ingredients and stuff right now. So she got them all. And now you can't buy them on Amazon. And if you can find them, they're like $40-something when it used to only be $12-something for the back. I really miss taking pork rinds and sour cream and just curling up on the couch and watching a movie. I can't believe I'm getting through this cut though. Y'all just don't even know. I can't believe I can finally eat vegetables without getting sick. So next month on the 3rd, I was supposed to go get this test done. They feed you eggs with nuclear in it. Come to find out, they also feed you toast and jam and juice. And you have to take it all. Then they lay you on a bed, a metal bed thingy with a camera, like X-ray machine above you for 3 hours straight. You cannot move. You cannot get up. You cannot talk. Yeah, I'm not getting it done. One, I'm not eating bread. I'm not eating jam. And I am not drinking juice. I have not drank juice since I was a little girl. That's just not happening. 2, I have sciatica. I can't lay flat on my back. It really, really hurts. It's not healed all the way yet. It's healed way more than it used to be. I used to have to crawl on the floor to even walk, like to get from room to room. It was so bad. And my anxiety, I will lose it being not allowed to move, like totally lose it. And on top of it, I'll pee myself. Like I pee every 15, 20 minutes. I'm in high ketosis. I am a waterfall. Okay. And I am losing weight every day. And the more I lose, the more I'm peeing. I really, really, really love sour cream and cream cheese. And those are the 2 things I cannot have or I will not lose any weight. Like the first year, I had so many recipes. Even the second year, in the beginning of my videos from last year, you'll see that I made tons of little mozzarella type gravies with cream cheese and stuff and mushrooms and bell peppers. But I had no choice but to cut them out. They really were stalling me horrible. Yay! I never thought I could ever get to fasting. Yeah, my anxiety, oh my gosh, insane. Okay, so your question is there a reason to be keto if you don't need to lose weight? So when I started keto, it wasn't just about losing weight, even though I was 368 pounds. I was days away from congestive heart failure. My walls had hardened in my heart. I had severe type 2 diabetes, fibromyalgia. I was testing positive for 1 of 5 autoimmune diseases. One was lupus. I had the butterfly mask, insensitive. They were leaning towards lupus. I have nerve damage. I was told nothing could ever heal the nerve damage. I would fall every 15 minutes. And it wasn't because of my weight. It was serious nerve damage in my body. And the list goes on and on. That's not all my health problems. I have severe heart palpitations, high blood pressure. I didn't go to keto at first for just losing weight. I went because I found out it can cure a lot of that. I have polycystic ovary syndrome, and it takes all your symptoms away, which can cause the diabetes and infertility and a whole list of stuff. Okay, I also had complex hypoplasia, which is a hairline step away from uterine cancer. And the list goes on and on. But it cured all of that. And it wasn't just from the weight loss. Because even if you lose weight, you still have all the symptoms usually from your polycystic ovary syndrome. But I really don't have any of them anymore. Hi, honey. Hi, Tennessee Keto Mama. So I think it's extremely healthy. If you really want to know more about it, you can go watch Dr. Eric Westman here on YouTube. He'll explain the benefits. Also, have you seen Halle Berry? She's been keto most of her life. She does not lift weights. She does not do cardio. Everyone thinks she does. She's extremely healthy, extremely sexy, and she's keto. And there's actually a whole list of people, and that's been their secret for years. And it makes you look younger. Like, to me, I look younger now than 15 years ago. Thank you. Oh, yes. She is just she is so pretty. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. It was driving me crazy not being able to move that scale. I mean, I was moving the inches, but not as much as I should have been moving inches. And I had to go clean keto. Well, I did not want to ever admit that I never wanted to be clean keto because I hated those keto people. You have to be clean keto. You have no choice. You have to have your 7 cups of vegetables. No, I still don't eat 7 cups of vegetables. But I finally gave in because I removed everything. I removed the nuts. I removed almost all dairy except butter, and now a little bit of cheese is back in because I can handle it. But I have to be clean keto, at least for this last 30 pounds. I'm 22 pounds away from what the doctor wants me to be, but I'm 30 something from what I want to be. I don't want to be on the high scale of what's a healthy weight. So for my height, I am 5'6", and for my age, it is anywhere between 156 and 112. That is a huge difference. So I want to be in the 140s or 130s, right there in the middle, so I'm not too close to the high, and I know I would not like myself any lower. Yay! I've only had the channel for a little more than a year, right? I think about a year now. I was so embarrassed. I made a video 2 years ago, and I was so fat and so soft-spoken and so intimidated that I couldn't post it. And I waited a whole year, lost tons of weight during that time. I think I ended up losing like 60 something during that first time. And then I finally posted one and became addicted. I am not going to be 90 pounds. Ignore him. He's crazy. I am 42 years old. I just type it in the Google. There's multiple ones. It depends on which one you go by, but there's a new standard healthy one. It'll show you all of them. You just say, what should I weigh? And then you go to almost any of the websites, put your age, your height, your sex. Well, you're really close to that. You're not too far from that. Oh, yes. See, someone had told me about her channel. I had never even heard of her, and I went over and checked her out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally watch her every single day. And I do. I have never missed any of her videos. I've seen all of, since I heard of Losing Drea. Since the first video I saw of hers, I've seen them all. I made sure that I get those 2 people in every day. I watch Princess Ninja and Ketos, and I watch Life Adventures in Keto, which she hasn't posted one in a long time. I saw Tennessee Keto's Mama one the other day. I have so many to watch that it's so hard to keep up with everyone. Like, I went this week and tried to at least watch one, like the latest of most of the people that watch me, because there's so many and I feel bad. And I'm like, but I don't have time and I don't want to skip through it. And then it makes me, and then I know if I start feeling guilty, it's going to slow down my weight because it's going to start stressing me out. Like, he stresses me out. Oh yeah, he needs to be smacked, but he's all the way in Hawaii and I can't smack him. My baby. Well, the stupid Samsung Active 2 totally died in the pool on me again. It only lasts for a few hours. It's why I had no choice but to go get a Fitbit. So I got the Fitbit 4. It came in today. That's the screen protector I stuck on it. I'm liking it so far. Like, it's showing my steps. I'm at 7,000 steps almost. But it doesn't count the steps inside the pool. So the pool is 33 feet around. And I walk it about 100 times when I'm in there, no lie. I also do tons of water aerobics and the water weights and all that garbage the whole time I'm in there. But it doesn't count any of that. It's like, I'm taking way more steps, but it just don't count it. See, okay, my mother doesn't have a gallbladder. And I am trying to get her to do keto, though. And see, 55 pounds is pretty good because some people with all this hormone changes, they're lucky to get 20 a year. Well, I went to Kohl's to get mine and it was on sale. And then I had coupons and then I had Kohl Cash. So I paid like $60 something for it. And it's normally $150 plus tax. I'm a huge sell person in coupon. Like, I want to learn to be a couponer. I'm really, really, really good at clothes and girly stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff I find on Amazon for like $2. You just got to wait a couple months for it to come in. And I'll be patient and forget about it and be a nice surprise in the mail. But I suck at trying to do grocery couponing. And I want to learn how to do it because I watch people do it all the time. And especially the Walgreens and stuff like that and CVS, they walk out with money being given back to them. And I'm like, but you didn't tell me where to find the coupons. And you need to give me more information. You have a YouTube coupon channel, but you ain't give me all the information. See, I was waiting till Black Friday until I got that deal. I'm like, well, it's not going to be $64 on Black Friday, so I might as well just grab it. Okay, so I've been watching how they're doing Black Friday this year. They're already prepared for it. They are saying you're going to order from your house and then do a drive-by curbside pickup. They're not going to allow people in the stores this year, which might make a lot of people happy, but it's always been my fun adventure. So I'm really upset about that part. I like getting out there and I get it. The virus can kill a lot of people. My family is like all compromised really bad. And if my uncle hadn't had it for over 100 days and was on a vent for 60 of them and is still trying to recover a month or so later, barely can talk, and I hadn't had 4 friends who actually died from it without any pre-existing conditions in Florida, I'm not too sure how much I would believe in it because they marked me as having COVID and there was no positive test. The test showed that I didn't have it. And I know for a fact that a person bought 20 tests out of pocket. They opened it. No specimen was put on it. It was sealed back up by the nurse, and the nurse is in on it too, and mailed in. All 20 of those fake people tested positive for COVID. So are they lying? Or did all those people in New York get the virus because the test gave it to them? Does all the tests have it? I mean, a lot of those tests came from China. I don't know. I'm just saying. On TikTok, there's a conspiracy side of TikTok with a big rabbit hole that you can just fall way down into. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Ever since I was 18, I'm a Black Friday shopper. Because it used to happen at 4 a.m., the stores would open. And Circuit City was one of my favorite ones to go to back then. And I would go get coffee, go stand in line around 3 a.m., and do my thing all day long. 11 o'clock would roll around. All those sales would end. I would go to Ryan's Steakhouse to the breakfast buffet that they would only put on Black Fridays. Then at 12, a whole new list of sales would happen, and I would hit them all for those sales. After my daughter was born, the line became Toys R Us instead, but you had to get in that line at midnight. That line was a nightmare. And I love it. Well, the first year my daughter was born, my parents never went Black Friday shopping, but they wouldn't let me go by myself. And it was cold that year. And we had my daughter in this cute little bundle thing, and she was like only 2-3 months old at that time. And we were all out there Black Friday shopping that year. And everyone thought she was so cute. So she was just loving all these people trying to talk to her. Oh, aliens. Oh, don't get Dina started on the aliens. Hey, Tammy. Well, this year's going to be online, so it's going to be really easy. But I'll be honest, last year, because it happens on Thanksgiving now at 4 p.m., which is stupid, I would go on while eating my Thanksgiving dinner at my – last year, I skipped Thanksgiving because my dad was in the hospital with a heart attack, so we didn't do Thanksgiving. But they had me all go out Black Friday shopping still on Thanksgiving. So I would grab the app with all the stuff I wanted from Walmart, and anything that could be bought online, I bought it online because I didn't want to miss out on it. And then I went to the store and bought more because you can only buy a certain amount of stuff. But the only bad thing about the online one is they sell more than they actually have in stock. So you might not get what you ordered, and they might have to give you your money back. And that drives me crazy every year. Okay. Well, thank you for coming by. Enjoy your dinner. I actually wished I hadn't eaten yet because I'm starving. It's from cooking that stupid steak. I know I'm not really hungry because I don't get hungry at this time of the night. But when you smell it, it's a whole other story. Plus, my mom was cooking fried chicken because she was worried that the meat was going to go bad. And she'll pick a day and just make tons of food in one day. I did play in the pool for a while. With my daughter, we played ball back and forth. It gives her some exercise, but she kept hitting the ball and then shooting it so far away from me. I was the one getting the exercise. She was able to hit what I threw because I was good at throwing, but her the other way around. So I was like, oh my goodness, kid, you're the one supposed to be getting this exercise right now, not me. Okay, see, I want to try hamburgers again. I'm just really scared because my stomach's behaving so well, and beef doesn't always sit well with me. So I'm waiting a while, but I really miss hamburgers. I never lose if I eat after 7 or even drink a coffee after 7. It has to be water only. Oh, see, I couldn't handle a whole day with no food. My body is now used to eating at 1, so at 12:30, I start getting ravenous, like I could kill someone, like starving. And I always make a big plate thinking I can eat it all, and yeah, that never happens. Well, I hate the 7-Eleven coffee, but I did eat the topping off the 7-Eleven pizza. And their hot dogs without the bun with the nacho cheese. Tomorrow I have to take the car in to get an oil change and a recall on it. So I wanted to go to Costco, but that's going to take a couple of hours. And the appointment's at 2 in the afternoon, so that kind of kills the whole day. And I'm not staying there because they said it'll take about 2 hours or so, and I would have to wait outside. It is 100. I am not waiting outside in the heat with the sun blaring down on me. Not happening.
Here's a reminder. My magnesium.
Alexa, stop. I've already taken my magnesium. I made sure to take it so I wouldn't have to get up. I miss sparkling waters. Like anything with carbon in it, it kills my heartburn to pieces. Which pray is a good thing because it keeps me from drinking the Coke Zeros and Mountain Dew Zero. Okay, I think one of the Michelle's have it. She loved it. But because I have the Samsung standalone phone already, I didn't need 2 expensive ones. But the cool part of, which I don't know how to, I always say the word wrong, so I'm not going to try, but the 2 one there is you can take calls on it. I almost got it. I almost got that instead of this. And I'm like, well, I'll probably have the Samsung on my other wrist. So I don't want to spend that kind of money twice. I wish I never got the Samsung. It is the only purchase I've ever regretted so badly. Oh. Spite. I didn't see that word. I should have paid attention to the spite. What do you spike it with? Hello. Okay, so that's why I do the 20-something hour fasting is for the autophagy. I do it about 22, 23 now, and it seems to be working. So tomorrow's video was really, really hard for me to make because you get to see my skin. I literally show my skin in it. I did it today. So you get to see that tomorrow. I have to say it's not bad at all compared to what I thought it was going to be, because before I started the diet, I watched tons of videos and all these people had to get surgery because their skin was falling down to their knees and down their thighs, and their boobs was down their legs. And this was horrible. Like, I think mine's pretty decent. Like, I don't think it's that bad. I can live with it. I was 368 pounds. I was guaranteed to have all of that. And I really thought I was going to. So when you see, and yes, I will have more skin once the rest of the fat is sucked out, like by losing it, not like really getting it sucked out. So I believe it is my collagen that I've taken religiously for over a year, and my fasting that's really helped the skin issue. Wait, what are you saying? No. She's supposed to do it, honey. I do it every day. She's just doing it a little longer than me. Yeah, I can't have surgery. Thank you. That's what I was scared of. You can ask Extreme Tech there. I was really scared, really crying, especially in the beginning. And that first year, I did have a bunch of saggy skin. When I lost 120 pounds, like the apron was really going crazy and sagging. Like, like I already couldn't see my hoo-ha all my life. And then the apron starts to sag and covers it all the way down my thighs. But it has, in this last year, shrunk all the way up like it should. And it is almost 100% gone. You will see it in tomorrow's video. Not my hoo-ha, but the skin there. So maybe I was going up and down so bad that this past year though. So I have no clue, but I really, really think it's the collagen. Like, I give props to the collagen. And once a month, I do derma roll my stomach and my thighs. I just started doing that this year, and I put that Burt's Bee baby mama stuff all over my stomach after doing it. I only use the short little one, derma roll that's made for your face. The long one is supposed to work better. However, tons of people have gotten horrible infections because the long one actually is a bunch of needles that make you bleed all over your stomach. Yeah. It's first because I explain it all in tomorrow's video actually about the whole gaining during the shutdown and how bad it was. I actually got to 225. Oh, okay. The facial blaster. Are we talking about 7-day fasting? I mean, like, no food at all during the 7 days? Okay. Are you painting walls or are you doing art? Baby, I love you, and I know you think it's not good, but you got to remember a lot of people on keto do 2 weeks fasting, and some of them do a couple day dry fasting, which I do not agree with, but it seems to be a thing. It is very easy. Okay, for me, it is extremely easy to go up. All I got to do is eat some sour cream. And I don't mean a lot. I mean 2 tablespoons, and I'm going up a pound. If I want to go up 7 pounds, all I have to go do is eat 1 Kiss My Keto cookie dough bar. And because it has cashews and nuts in it, I will go up 7 pounds every time. It is my favorite thing in the world that is keto. It is something that I actually love, and that is very rare because I don't like those kind of things, and I can't eat it. Oh, it's like, okay, it's like the derma rolling. Okay, so the pizza we made when I was there, I actually showed it on Facebook because it had been a year, is considered dirty keto because we use those carb-free, low-carb tortilla shells. Everything else on it was pretty clean, even the pizza sauce, but the shells make it dirty. And it makes me go up in weight. So these are things, this is why I'm probably going 5 to 8 pounds under the weight I want to be. Then I'm going to do for reverse dieting on calories so I can get my calories higher, but I'm also doing reverse dieting on carbs because I want to pull my carbs up higher too. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry about the flood. Oh, that's awful. I could not imagine. I would lose my mind right now. I can't deal with anything else going wrong right now. The world is just so chaotic that anything that goes wrong in my house right now makes me lose it. Yeah, my daughter's going to be doing virtual school, but I think everyone around here is going to be doing virtual school because they can only hold 8 kids per classroom, they're saying. Okay, so virtual school is not like prison. All right, so reverse dieting is, say you start off at 1,200 calories a day. That was your starting, but you want to bring it up. Okay, is your name Ouija Loco? Like to me, I suck at saying names. But I know lots of men who do keto. I mean, Dr. Eric Westman is a male. I can show you bodybuilders who I know who win competitions doing keto, and they're loaded with muscles. So, yeah, you might want to go do your research. I mean, you would not believe the muscles you can build. All right, so reverse dieting, like I was trying to say, is you start off wherever your weight is that you are continuing to lose at. So if you eat 1,200 calories and you're still losing, each week you give yourself, or every couple of days, you go up 50 calories at a time until you start gaining weight. So you might be able to get back up to 1,700 before you start gaining weight. Then you bring it down a little, and then you're going to have to go up a little more each day slowly until you can get back into normal range of calories, which is like 2,500 or so that you don't gain weight when you do that. Most people on keto eat about 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day that I've noticed, so they don't have to do the reverse dieting. However, I had messed my body up from Weight Watchers and a bunch of other crap trying to lose the 190 pounds. Never got to move any of that pound, stayed at 368. But over time, I can't eat much calories. So I will bring it back up because I don't want to stay 1,200 forever. And I'm also going to up my fats because if I don't, I'm going to continue to lose weight. My fats are too low. So, well, on YouTube, look up keto. You're going to find Thomas Solari. He's covered in muscles and he does keto. You're going to find, oh my gosh, the list just goes on and on. Like Savage, what is his name? Hold on. Oh, and yes, Sylvester Stallone has been doing some keto lately. Actually, it doesn't. And whoever told you that has no clue what they're talking about. It does not mess with your bowels at all. It actually helps, especially IBF and stuff. Like, no, I don't know where you're getting your information from. They must be doing it wrong. You don't even have to eat cheese if you don't want to, like on keto. You do not need grains to go to the bathroom. That turned out to be a lie, and so did the fiber thing, because carnivores, they go to the bathroom better than any of us, and they only eat meat. Oh, see, I had to do a story about dietitians because they don't know what they're talking about. Sadly, they were educated completely wrong because all these companies want you to keep people sick and keep them fat. You show me a dietitian that includes keto, and then I will believe that they're halfway good. Because go look at Dr. Eric Westman, go look at real actual doctors, and you're going to, the diabetes, they now recommend keto. All the doctors do, and they were totally against it until research came out with control studies showing that keto is the more healthier way to eat. You lose weight, you cure all your illnesses, you don't need your medications, you don't need your doctors, you're saving money. All these poor little businesses, they ain't making money off you anymore. Well, I'm pretty sure if you were an MD, you would actually have a real picture and not a cartoon. Like, I've gotten a lot of people in here who wants to talk crap about keto, but the only doctor that I'm going to believe who might come up in here is Dr. Barry, Dr. Eric Westman, Dr. Berg, Dr. Fauci. Would never. Mm-mm. Like, yeah. I don't even know how to do any of that. See, you're never going to make me believe that any other way is healthy for me or for most people here. I don't even know how. Like, I don't know how to control any of that. Hold on. Yeah, I remember now. I've never had to like use any of that stuff before. And I'm looking and it's not giving me options. Oh, found it. Welcome, shoot the shit. Yes, I'm not scared to say that word. Well, okay, I argue a lot on TikTok with the nutritionists because they all don't believe in keto at all. And they think it's unhealthy. And they like to tell women in menopause, polycystic ovary syndrome, Hashimoto's, all these women that they're doing it wrong. They're obviously eating too many calories, no matter how many calories they cut. They think it's a cookie cutter. And I'm like, no, all this matters. Your hormones matter. I don't even know how to do anything. I'm like, all your hormones matter. You can't tell a woman who's got all these hormones out of control, her insulin is sky high, that all she has to do is calories in, calories out, and you calling her a liar when she's telling you she's doing it. Oh, maybe, because I did get some serious arguments with him, but I learned how to hide his comments. I get it. If you don't agree with keto, then just either shut up or get out. because this is about keto and none of us are here for you to say it doesn't work. Yes, I get so tired of that. Oh, good grief. Now I know you're not a real doctor because you just come back in on other odds. No, that is what the doctors say, babe. Like, they always say, as long as your blood work's fine, there's nothing wrong with you. Metformin never lowered my glucose, especially my morning one. It was always between 120 and 120 and 160 in the morning. That it never worked. Only keto has worked. I got off the metformin and I was keto for all that time on the metformin and I was still a mess. So December, I took myself off of it. I didn't care what the doctor said. And now I no longer have down effects. I no longer have high sugars and my A1C is a 5. Why should you feel bad for me? I'm extremely healthy. Do you know the hardening of my heart has reversed itself and there is no hardening walls anymore? Do you know I don't have diabetes? I have not one single thing wrong with me. My blood work comes back as if I'm in my 20s. No, actually they're not. My liver and pancreas are perfect. I've had those tests done too all last month. And even when I was a diabetic, my liver was just fine. 5.6 is a good A1C. I have multiple doctors. Those tests came from multiple doctors. I don't need a second opinion. And I'm not an idiot. I can go read my own labs, and I do. I read all my own labs. I read them before the doctor calls because I don't trust doctors. I trust no one but myself. So I read my own labs. I don't want their hoopla that they're going to give me. No way. Okay, so I'm still not done though. I lost 120 the first year. The next year I lost about 60, but then stalled. Serious stall for 8+ months. I was losing inches, but the actual weight on the scale was not going down. But it was my body healing itself. I had a lot of conditions, and during that time, they all went away. Every single one of them. Oh, thank you. According to the doctor, I have 22 pounds to lose, but no. It's 30 or more, in my opinion. Yeah, that's totally not an MD who keeps coming in here on different aughts. It's just a normal troll. I know. Okay, so to me, I do. Everyone says I don't. Tomorrow's video, I show my stomach. So if you want to catch tomorrow's video, somewhere in the beginning, it's in there. I don't like showing my stomach, and because to me, okay, there's no real loose skin. It's just still fat that I still have to lose. I have like 30 pounds in my stomach to me that I still need to lose. And I've taken collagen every day for over a year because I don't want the loose skin. And maybe being stalled those 8 months was the answer. So I didn't have crazy loose skin because it scared me. It scared me so bad because I looked at tons of videos. I looked at tons of pictures before I even went keto. And I was just like crying about it all the time. You can ask Bulldog Stitches. I was just like, are you going to want me still when my skin is down to my knees? Because I can't have the surgery. I'm allergic to anesthesia. I can't have any surgeries. And I was so scared and almost stayed 368 pounds because I didn't want the loose skin. But let's get real. The loose skin's better than me in 368 pounds. I am very hard on myself, and I know in this video I am very hard on myself when it comes out. Oh, congratulations. See, at the start of quarantine, I gained 23 pounds, so I had to lose all that plus what I've lost all since April. I lost 23 pounds to lose the stupid pound, but I didn't do it on purpose. It was because there was no meat anywhere in this stupid town or even an hour drive away. We were on lockdown. I couldn't find any. I had no choice but to eat like oatmeals, stuff like that. I was trying to keep a low calorie because people believe in calories in, calories out, but it didn't work for me. I literally gained 23 pounds during that time. And then I lost it all each month after. I've lost 10 to 7 pounds each month. But I am doing extremely clean keto. I am fasting 20 something hours a day because autophagy really helps the loose skin. My baby. Oh, night, Shelly. Well, usually I do amazing until I go to Hawaii. But since I haven't been able to go there for a year, I'm doing pretty good. And once I found the meat, quarantine has helped because I don't want to focus on the whole can't go anywhere without mask on. Like, I'm trying not to think about that. I'm trying not to focus on how this world is falling apart right now. And I focus on my weight journey and moving more and trying. I don't have muscles yet, but I'm doing the exercises in the pool. I have weights in here that I tried doing. I do like donkey kicks and all kind of crazy stuff. I'm using the elliptical, the stationary bike that I have. Like, I've been trying to focus on that. I'm still waiting for my stimulus check. I'm like, if everyone else got one, I should be getting one. Where's mine? I do wear a mask, and it's the law here. You have to. You don't have a choice. You ain't getting in anywhere. Even though scientifically, the mask does nothing unless it's an N95. Also, people's caught it through their eyeballs. Oh, you can ask Bulldog Stitches. He'll be like, exercise time. Let's do squats. And I'm like, no. Especially when he tells me let's do it, something's triggered in my head and I want to rebel and say no. I'm still very rebellious. The walking was the first thing that I got into. And I will admit, after the whole going too much on the elliptical too fast yesterday, like 1 mile in 8 minutes, 38 seconds or something like that, it killed me. I Oh my gosh, I was in so much pain. So today I spent 2 hours in the pool, did tons of playing ball in the pool, and did the whole all my water aerobics and water weights. Then I went walking twice today. What else did I do? Had a little dance party. I'm starting to spread it all out. Okay, if I'm going to have a life with Bulldog Stitches, and when I get to go see him again, he likes to be very active. We climb mountains. We go for 17,000 plus steps a day walks. I have no choice but to exercise. One, I need that thing off my floor, the microwave, and I can't lift it up because I was too weak, and it is very heavy, like insanely heavy. I just don't get it. I'm walking around with picking up my 30-pound weights and moving them around the house all at once, but I can't get that microwave up. So I have no choice. I have to do some exercising. And right now I'm by myself, and I'm the only one who does all the lifting for 2 households. So I need some strength. I really wish the gyms were safe and open because that's where I would be. Oh my gosh, I am not mean to you, and I do not hit you. Okay? You're confusing abuse and BDSM, honey. You can't confuse the two. I keep telling you this. Okay, honey. I always hit myself on this desk. I swear I'm going to be covered in bruises. I have to admit, okay, because this is the charge 2. This is what I wore my whole entire weight loss journey. So it's almost 3 years old. It still works, but it has a crack down it. And this little thing really digs into you, and it can get hot. And it's very uncomfortable the way it's shaped. This one, I'll take it off real fast. I have to admit that it's extremely comfortable. It is the most comfortable watch I've ever had. I keep forgetting I even have it on. So this one is barely anything there. And the way it is shaped is perfect. I was going to buy my own, I like buying my own bands, but I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. Like, it's really good shape against my wrist. Let me get it back on. Oh, good grief. You might want to explain your son is a dog so no one thinks your kid just peed in the middle of the floor. I think you're really going to like it. It motivates me. So a little man comes on here to tell me to start moving over and over again. The Samsung one does the same thing. Of course, it used to tell you that you were fat and get up and start moving, but it doesn't do that anymore. It used to have a voice and would tell you all kind of stuff, and I don't know what happened to that. I think it's so funny to me how my hair just starts to get blonder and blonder as the summer progresses. Yeah, can you imagine if they just came on all the time and said, "Okay, fatty, get out of your chair. You've been sitting too long." Like, that's the kind of watch I need. Because there are some days I don't want to get up and do anything. Like, after the elliptical yesterday, I went over and laid on my couch for hours, and that is nuts. I never go on my couch. I never lay. The only time I sit now is when I put my videos together right here and do my little stuff. And then I'm up the rest of the day cleaning, doing something because I'm trying to do that whole move more, sit less. Now, if it was a real person, then I'll be fighting for sure. That's why I don't like my active. The battery life is crap. But this is supposed to last for days. So we will see. We will see. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's got all these settings and I don't know. I have to figure it out. This one is totally different. This one had a button that you use, and this one is you touch the sides with no button, and you go, and this would just scroll sideways. This one goes sideways, up, down. Each scroll has something different, so I have to learn it all. Well, Google's evil, so Google gets yelled at all the time. She doesn't like to listen. Okay, I tell her to turn my kitchen lights on, and she's always got an issue about it. But I can tell Alexa to turn all the lights on in the house, and she will. She listens.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Yeah. Stop listening to me. Even though I live alone, I don't really live alone because I got Google and Alexa and they'll talk all day long. And Alexa wakes me up in the middle of the night talking. And I'm like, was I talking in my sleep to you or something? Why are you talking to me? I was sleeping. Who's talking to you? Who's got you going? It's a little creepy. And I didn't realize it is already 9:30, so I'm going to have to go very soon. Because if I don't start uploading the video like in the next 10 minutes, for some reason, if I wait until 10 o'clock at night, it doesn't pass. Like, it takes 6 hours to upload and it fails at the end, the processing through YouTube. And as long as I get it before 10, it doesn't seem to happen, knock on wood. So far, I realize it works just fine. I can't live without it, and it's his fault. He introduced me to Google, and now my lights are controlled by her. One day my AC will be controlled by her. She controls my schedule. So does Alexa. They tell me what I have to do that day, and like they put, like, I love Alexa because she has all these reminders and she'll send it to my phone. She'll send it to my watch. She'll be saying it on both because she wants to make sure I don't miss my reminders even if I'm not home. Yeah, I can tell her to play something on my TV and she'll place whatever I ask on my TV. And she's really fun for dancing with. She'll just play the music I want, especially Alexa, and it'll actually show you the lyrics to the songs too. Well, the one I have Portal. It's a huge screen. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and go, and we are going to do this again next Thursday. Now that I know how to add some monitors, I gotta remember how I did that. I don't know. I just started clicking buttons. So trolls are a little scary right now because you don't know where they're coming from. Night. Thank y'all all for coming. I hope I did not bore y'all. It's really hard for me not to talk back to trolls. I just don't know how not to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, if I don't go, the video will not get uploaded for tomorrow. I'm going to try to start doing random ones. I did one accidentally on Facebook today, and people started jumping in immediately, but I was on my phone in my pool, so that wouldn't have worked out, and my dad came outside, so I had to end it. But I'm going to start trying to do some random ones, like just if I'm bored, just sit down and pull one up. Yes, the trolls. I've been trolled so much lately from TikTok to everything because of keto. But guess what? This girl is healthy and lost over 190 pounds. So say what you want because you can't get to me. Okay, I'm going. Good night, everyone. Hopefully y'all will be here tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next Thursday. And if you want to see what I look like with my shirt pulled up and my pants lowered, like my belly skin region, it'll be in tomorrow's video, which was really hard for me to make. So I will talk to y'all later. Night.